Yo, what we doing? Who we pursuing? Who we influencing, man? Let's get into this, man. I guess we over here talking about smart women stay single. I always thought the total opposite. I always thought if she was single, she wasn't smart. It ain't a good decision. It ain't a good business decision. However they say it. You know what I'm saying? But we watching this video on it, so maybe they might change my mind on how I think about it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think of course you got them stages where you single, you got them stages where you trying to find that right one. But you making a consecutive decision to not find you a nigga, I don't know. I mean, come on now. That's like me saying, let me start a family without so we not even trying to start. Let me let this play before I get y'all my you know what I'm saying, my two pennies. Oh my god, that my 2 cents. I was trying to, like, you know what I'm saying. Let's get into this shit, man. Let's get into this shit though. Let's get it.
Did you know that women with a higher IQ tend to stay single a lot longer because they'd rather be alone than be with a...
If a woman is single for a long time, like 2 years, 3 years or more, it ain't because something's wrong with her, most likely. More than likely it's because she's intelligent. And that's not to say women who are in relationships or marriages or that get in these relationships quickly are just dumb. What I'm saying is intelligent women, they have the smallest dating pool because they have the least amount of tolerance for BS. Like, an intelligent woman cannot stomach a man who can't teach her anything. And because she's intelligent, there are very few men who can. An intelligent woman can't tolerate a man that can't mentally stimulate her or that she has to explain every little thing to. An intelligent woman, she's the most likely to be insulted by a man who thinks that he can play in her face like she's dumb. So they ain't gonna last. And then add to the fact that, yes, she's intelligent, so therefore she gathers information and she acts on it more effectively than most, which means she's not gonna continue repeating the same bad relationship over and over again with a different man for years on end. She'd just rather be single. And then intelligent women perform better in the job market and have more successful businesses, so they're the least likely to depend on a man to be their meal ticket. But what I really love about these women is that they're also not easily rattled by that whole, oh, you gonna die alone. You gonna be single until you die, because they're smart enough to understand it's better to be happy until you die alone.
That's an interesting one, man. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, bro. That's the thing about it, man. I think where it kind of get a little iffy for girls is when they first, okay, so at a young, how these girls do. Their dating pool gets smaller and smaller as they make the wrong decision. And I mean, I guess that's how our dating pools start, right? I mean, I had to go through my mistakes to figure out what my date, like, what girls I wouldn't take very seriously. Like, it sounds, so I get that, but it's kind of, it's tricky for girls though, because with guys, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, guys can still get messed up, like, having children by the wrong women and stuff like that. But with a girl, it's like, it's 10 times harder though. You know what I'm saying? You having, because this is what happened. It sucks for girls though. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? It sucks. But, they first get into the dating pool, they stuff is, it's like this. They have a kid, then they get smaller. And they have another one, they get smaller. They have another one, and they get smaller. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it sucked, but guys don't gotta walk around with, I'm not trying to call kids mistakes, but, of course, you would have wished you would have had baby daddy number one would have been baby daddy to the rest of them, to the rest of your kids. You wish you would have had that, and everything like that, but you gotta walk around not with, I'm not trying to call kids mistakes and shit, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you gotta walk around with that. You gotta walk around knowing you chose the wrong nigga, because, you know what I'm saying? And that sucks for girls, you feel me? So, he kind of right in the sense because it might take you a little minute to find them. You know what I'm saying? It might take you a little minute because I know it's like an argument. Like, okay, the older you get, you kind of tripping because you. I ain't gonna get all into that right there, but I want to kind of say something about the miserable shit at the end, but I don't know. I mean, that is an iffy one. That is an iffy one. I'm gonna let this shit play though.
Than to live miserably every single day feeling like you're dying inside.
I am going to tell y'all, if a woman is single for a long period of time, we're talking about like 2 years, 3 years, haven't been in a relationship in a while, it's not because there's anything wrong with her. It's because she is intelligent, and no man can really handle a real intelligent woman. Somebody that stands on her standards, her morals, and that business. The most common mistake that every man seems to make is that they think that a woman is single because she can't get a man, and that's not the problem at all. And more than likely, this woman is being the man that she's always dreamed and wanted. So yeah, she's taking herself on dates and buying her flowers and going on shopping sprees and whatnot. And a lot of y'all seem to get it confused. See, she has grown to enjoy her peace. She enjoys being alone and not having a burden of somebody else that cannot provide for her. One thing that a lot of guys don't like is a woman that knows her self-worth. See, they can't take control of her life and walk all over her because she knows what she deserves and she is not settling for the bare minimum. So yes, until a man proves to you while he is worth your time, enjoy being single because it is a luxury. But y'all stay safe.
Ladies, a lot of you are still single because you've become the full package. You've become smart, successful, beautiful, independent women, all the things society has pressured you to be. And ironically, that may have actually become a disadvantage or even a liability for you in dating. And this is for a few reasons. The first is because we as women are hypergamous, which means we like to date men who are on our level or above. And so the more you elevate, the smaller your dating pool becomes. There aren't as many guys you're impressed by. The second reason is you might be operating in your masculine energy because you've had to get to where you're at in life. But the men you are trying to attract prefer women who are in their feminine energy. And the last reason, as a matchmaker, I could tell you this, is a lot of guys claim they want an equal, but really what they want is an asset and a woman who makes them feel masculine. And what makes men feel masculine? Providing. So if you come along and you're all these things, he might think there's nothing I can provide her with that she can't provide herself with, so he's not going to pursue you. And that might make you feel like you're going to have to settle for less or stay single forever. And I don't think you have to do either of those things. You do have solutions. The first is put yourself in environments where you're exposed to higher caliber men. A lot of you aren't doing that. The second is learn to master your feminine energy. And if you don't know where to start, I have a free video linked in my bio. Check it out. Also, maybe think about areas you were willing to compromise on. Is there wiggle room with height? Is there wiggle room with kids? Is there wiggle room with being bald or not?
I mean, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. Like, she ain't lying. Because as we going more into time, and these shorties getting to it. These shorties is getting to it. I'm not going to fake it. The hustle that a lot of these girls having is different. You know what I'm saying? But, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys is asking for girls to look at stuff in the externally. You know what I'm saying? You know what girls looking for. They looking to see if you got that bag. They seeing if you get into it and all that stuff. And they looking at all that. But girls always talking about that don't matter but we knowing it. We knowing it do. We knowing that you having that bag or you doing that shit do matter. That shit do matter. And since that matters, that's why guys is like, why is it like feeling like a requirement that niggas got to get out here and make millions and millions of dollars? That's because these girls is, if y'all don't know what hypergamous mean, it mean girls looking for the high, like they're on a hunt for the highest available, like the highest quality available, you know? So like girls are constantly on a hunt for a dude with more resources than they have or than the guy that they already got. And like, so it's a battle. Because now, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Now we got niggas that's not getting to their shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said this in another video. I was in school. I was in college, right? And I went like during COVID and shit. I went during COVID and I looked around. You know, we had all like one little big black friend group in that motherfucker in Lincoln, Nebraska, whatever. And I noticed we had like probably like 20 girls and we had like 15 dudes. Nah, 20. Let's say it was just 20 dudes, 20 girls in that group. I'm trying to tell you, at least 12 of those girls are still in school, and out of all the dudes, I would say it's probably like 3 or 4. What that mean? These girls gonna come out, get into that bag, and get on their shit more than niggas is, man. Niggas is out here bullshitting. And I know niggas gonna be like, what? I'm like, I honestly think so because bro, I got a brother, right? Like now, since we got social media and shit, you're more cool. Like you're more like people can sob in their own misery with company more easily. Like rewind what I just said. People can easily lay in their own misery with company with social media now. Cause I got an older brother, he like 30 or something like that. I don't know how old he is. He my brother, but like we didn't grow up together and shit like that. Like distant brother. I see him on Facebook. He make a whole long status about how the government still got minimum wage at a certain price and then how minimum wage isn't enough. And if it's true, I bet it is true. But instead of him fucking like, and this is what I said last night. I was like, bro, unless you're willing to go Martin Luther King over this fucking minimum wage shit, then shut up about it. Because, nigga, just because you get on Facebook crying about it, don't mean motherfucker gonna raise minimum wage. Y'all can sit there and cry on Facebook about how y'all, and is it true? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Whatever. These big companies. But you know what? Fix it, nigga. But you know what? Instead of him not having social media so you can sit in that misery like, damn, I'm making, I don't know how much he making, but I'm just saying I'm pretty sure it's bothering him about the price of minimum wage to do a fucking fix about it. Just imagine Martin Luther King on TikTok saying I had a dream. That shit don't, we be looking at this nigga like, oh, okay, but like we be like, that shit don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? So get the fuck up and go become Barack Obama or something, nigga, or you start your own company and you raise minimum wage at your shit. Go do something about this shit. But these niggas out here, they just crying. Instead of them getting better, we crying about it. Like somebody gonna come and save niggas. I know niggas ain't gonna like that, but I'm just saying though, that's how niggas is thinking nowadays. What? Me and you sitting here agreeing on how these girls ain't shit. What that gonna do? What that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change nothing. Niggas are like, it's not. That's why I don't even fuck. You feel me? Get the fuck up and go fucking make a fucking Hall of Fame speech somewhere or something. I don't know what you do. That ain't my business because I ain't sitting here talking about it, but you let this shit play though.
And the last is maybe think about hiring a matchmaker like me or someone who can really set you up with these guys. Follow me for more dating advice and good luck.
Why are emotionally intelligent women often single? It's because they're in tune with what their needs are and what their values are, and they won't settle for less. Oftentimes, women are given a lot more emotional connections in their childhood. Mom spends more time with them, explaining feelings, emotions, needs, values, and things that go along with long-term relationship. Men don't often get those kind of interactions with their fathers. So emotionally intelligent women are aware of what they're looking for in a connection, and they value a man that is going to make an effort to meet those needs. So they don't...
Quick. That's bullshit. You know what? Why these girls are single? Nah, like I do think it's some like you smart if you picky with your shit. I'm gonna be honest, you are smart. I'm not gonna even take that from no girl, but it's not. But I would say that's not a big chunk of these girls. Big chunk of these girls, the reason why they all big on this being single shit, because of what they mom on. I done witnessed it too many times. A lot of these girls' mamas ain't like trying to teach you what. No, it's just fuck niggas. It ain't nothing else. It's just I'm bad. I'm big and bad. I can do it all. I can be bad all by myself. That's how they fucking move. That's how they move. And bro, and this is the thing. If you cool with that, that's cool. But man, don't be sitting here bitter, fucking, triple cat up. You know what I'm saying? Just about 8 cats in your shit. Nigga, don't be all like that. Because, bro, loneliness is real. Let's fucking be honest. Why you think it's these creep ass fucking incel dudes out here shooting shit up? Because loneliness is fucking real. So keep acting like it's not. Keep acting like you gon', you know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. You get you lonely, you bored all the time, all them crazy ass thoughts come up and you gonna do something wild. That's why these niggas out here doing wild shit. But nah, these girls grew up on some fuck niggas. I can do bad all by myself. That's the truest shit I said on this channel.
Want less. They don't want to settle.
Intelligent women, listen up, because I'm about to tell you the truth on why you find yourself single over and over and over again. And it's not going to be what you want to hear. It isn't going to be the fluff that you hear online that is because you're so smart, you're too smart to tolerate a crappy man, you're too smart to deal with junk, you're too smart for this and that. Are you brilliant? Absolutely. Has it worked for your career? Absolutely. However, you're walking around here fine, beautiful, sexy, homes, got it going on. You financially got things in order. If you're a mother, you're handling business with your children. However, you're finding yourself still single. Why is that when there are still good men out there? The reason why is for these 3 reasons. And I really want you to listen up, because this advice, you can actually take it to the bank and do something with so that you can change your situation. The first thing is you got to understand that as an intelligent woman, the smarter you are, the less likely you are to find love, because smart women do not like being wrong. They don't like failing, which is the reason why you've been successful. And so oftentimes successful, smart women have a fixed...
Oh my God, bro. This is probably the smartest girl I done seen on here. That, if you think about it, that's really true though. That's really true. Because, bro, you being smart, what does that even do? We got all these smart niggas who don't do shit. Smart niggas, since they smart, they scared. Why you see, nigga, that's why you see, why is it a big old saying the niggas who go to college and have straight A's working for the niggas who have businesses and shit? It's because they think too much. They don't live. These hoes ain't living. That's what it is. You know who I think is really a smart woman, but I'm not. Okay. It's my aunt. It's my cousin. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna call her. Whatever. Sean. I'm gonna call her Nee. Super smart. She got so much money, all this shit. She got a man and everything. She got kids. But the thing is, she as she getting older, she's telling me how, like, man, I just ain't fucking lived. And when you talk to her, which is okay mindset to have and shit, but she tell you, like, nigga, I don't live. Like, I don't live. Like, I feel like I ain't lived before. And I think it's because why? Because even when you have a conversation with her, she hurry up. And this is the problem with smart people. They think shit too much through. And I know that you're going to get a little fucked up by that, but bear with me, bro. Smart people don't look at shit that they don't see. I don't think y'all really gonna catch me on this. Like, in the frame of like a relationship, right? And I know I'm trying to let her talk because she was talking her shit. Let me get back on her. But like, smart girl won't even entertain a nigga because she just like looking at all the pros and cons. But she not looking beyond that. She just looking at the book face value. When you look at every book face value, you never get to open it and see what's good inside of it. So it might, you know what I'm saying? She might see this one dude, he ain't Louis Vuitton, he ain't got the suit, the Armani suit or whatever, but she don't even know if she opened it, this is a really smart dude, a dude that can really change her life. And that's why, because she always looking at, oh, let me look at the stats of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they'll get with a nigga with hella money and it don't. And they like, this nigga lame or whatever. Because the money is just the shit that you can see the money. But you can't see the intern. You know, that's why how people be smart and shit. They smart because they can point that shit out. That's why smart people don't always get the job done, bro. That's why you see niggas who ain't smart. I look up, and you know who I got this from was Dan Pena, this old dude. And y'all can say he wrong by shit, but honestly, smart people do analysis paralysis on themselves. They analyze shit too much because they so smart. They look at all the pros and cons too much. They want to be too right. They don't want to be wrong. They fear being wrong. And that stopped them from starting whatever they want to start. You feel me? And I think that correlates with what she's saying right now. I'm getting real booky on here. I'm getting real nerdy on y'all niggas right now. I know. Well, we talking about intelligent females. I got to get intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Mindset. So when they end up encountering somebody who breaks their heart, they don't want that to happen again. So either they intentionally sabotage themselves where they date people beneath them, or they clock out from dating, period, and they just do life by themselves. That's the first thing. The second thing is that our society has brainwashed us that we need to think like a man, act like a man, work like a man, date like a man. And the more we're operating like this, it's driving us in our masculine energy. What attracts a masculine man, the kind of man that you want, that's going to be willing to pour into you, sow into you, and earn you. A man who's at your level of doing life. Men who are in their masculine energy are men who are more successful. They make more money. They can have intellectual stimulating conversations. They want to have a family. They want to have a partner they're building something with. That's the kind of man you want. But if you want to attract that kind of man, you have to increase your feminine energy, baby. It's called polarity. Opposites really do attract. The positive end of a magnet attracts to the negative end of a magnet. So if you want to attract a man that's in his masculine energy, that means you have to increase your feminine energy. But if your default is operating your masculine energy in order to be successful, then that is going to push love away. And the last reason why a lot of successful, intelligent women find themselves single is because they have too much pride to ask for help. It is a big risk for you to be out here dating and finding love in your life partner without having a coach. It makes no sense to start a business without a coach or to try to find healthy love without a coach.
He has some good points in there. Because not for real. That's why you don't ever really see girls who really get, and unfortunately you don't. Because you gotta understand, when a nigga coming through on that business shit, he don't want to come home on that business shit. He want to come home to something feminine. Y'all really ain't gonna, and y'all gonna not like this, but I think the job that niggas get paid a lot of money to do, and it take a lot of time out, you know. But they making they making that bread, that athlete shit. And what are we seeing a lot? Well, you seeing a lot of these athletes who they with. These snow bunnies. Shout out to my snow bunnies. Shout out to my ebonies. Shout out to all my girls. But why are they with these snow bunnies? I think snow bunnies got this thing, and it may be like where they stay in they feminine, and that shit attracts niggas, because you coming home from a stressful day, making so much money, you don't want to come home to no masculine shit, or you don't want to even meet no masculine shit. Shorty, you know what I'm saying? You want to a nigga want to come home, put his guard down, not up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, you know what I'm saying? Why don't, you know what I'm saying? So what, I'm cheating. I'm not saying, but so what, I'm cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Be cool. You feel me? Like, I think niggas when they come, they want the opposite. You coming home, you want the opposite. You out Like with them athletes niggas and shit. You come home, you around all these roughneck ass niggas, man. You like, man, you come home, you want a chill environment. You want the candles lit, food cooked. You don't want an argument. You don't want some drama. You do, cause that's not really. Is that masculine shit? Yeah, that kind of altercations and shit. That's masculine. That's masculine, because it means something is in. You know what I'm saying? Stress is coming. You know what I'm saying? Girls try to take away the stress. You know, but if you a girl bringing in stress, niggas delete that. And my mama, if a nigga on his grind, nigga, it don't even just revolve around athletes, but it's all. And that's just and I'm not saying all my, you know what I'm saying, chocolate females like that. But it's a stigma around it though. You know what I'm saying? It's a stigma around that. Not saying it's true, but it is a stigma. Cause I know some, you know what I'm saying? I know some girls that you just like, you know what I'm saying? You know she was, you know what I'm saying? She know it. She got the right idea. But I done came across that something else. I can't say too much about Caucasian girls because I never had nothing really that serious like that. So I can't say too much. But I only can go off of what, you know. But I'm just thinking though. And I'm not saying it's even really like, but that's the stigma though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, but like I said, what if you being intelligent, who cares though? I got like my stepdad, my mom was talking about, your dad, he was so fucking smart when he was in school. Like who is he like, what evidence does he have that shows that he's fucking smart? Like if you don't have evidence to show you smart, then who fucking cares? Like I don't even care sometimes about being known if I'm smart because who the fuck cares? I mean, if it doesn't, like if there's no evidence, like I know I see my stepdad do is he come home from work and he come and watch TV all fucking night. That's all he used to do. And I used to be like I don't, did he do, I don't know. It doesn't matter you being smart, shorty. So it's like, I think we trying to put, I don't know, we trying to put emphasis on shit that don't matter. Nobody cares that you smart. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But it's good that you are. But you probably the only person that care. Tell me if you don't have evidence of you being smart, who does it benefit? I can tell y'all I'm smart as hell. But that don't mean shit. Don't mean shit. But it's about that time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. They not where you going. I don't really know, but I know I'm gone.
Loaded up, young nigga, let it get loaded up, pour some drink, yeah, I pour. In the night, in the streets, I'm